Yo, what's going on? Enjoying Dark AD, casting today's match, Regain versus TSG, ESEA Advanced League. This is the first match for both teams that I know of the league today.
TSG had their first game on Monday.
Oh, well, close enough.
First game on Monday.
Oh, close enough.
First game for one, second game for another.
Yeah.
Both teams being long-standing members of Advanced. Both the roster cores have been together for a long time, for what it looks like, at least since the start of CS2. We should be seeing a pretty competitive, high-level Advanced game today.
Is this the first time they've met in the ESEA?
They, from what I've seen, played at least the last two seasons against each other. The Season 52, there was a playoff game where Regain took it in a 2-0 victory, close games on both maps. And then last season, 53, there was a Mirage best of one during the regular season that Regain had control over the map for most of it and were able to defeat them again. I'm sure TSG would like to take the victory here and start the season off strong.
Yeah, man, I'll have to see what they can do here to get that win. What do you think needs to be done here to get that win today?
Well, the rosters are a little different since the last time they met. There was I think there might have been a sub last season for TSG, which did not help them out. And then they now have the addition of Shantae, who in their last game on Monday showed very disciplined and textbook play. And I think that he could be the difference maker here.
Sure. That's what it's looking like here.
I think the vetoes are going through. We are on Anubis. The last hurrah. I was curious to see if we would end up here. This is actually
we were looking
pretty cool. We're gonna get to see that. That is pretty cool.
Through their played matches, right?
Yeah, I didn't see a match for TSG on Anubis, but I mean, I'm sure they've played it. And Regain, this was a map that they have played quite a bit. So it'll be interesting to see what TSG can bring to the table here.
Sure, yeah.
This will be cool.
This will be good. Yeah, I've watched a little bit of. I haven't watched much of TSG, but I've watched a little bit of Regain. How long ago was it? I saw they were in CCT. I think it was.
I think that was recently, yeah.
It was recent.
Yeah. I mean, for TSG here, I think the real difference maker here can be Denied. Denied had a massive game on Nuke on Monday. He dropped an absurd KD of 2.8 and 118 ADR. And a 9-3 CT half. It was a performance and a half from him. I think, and on T sides, he is the entry. He takes the space. He can truly be the difference maker for them here. In their last meeting on Mirage, Denied was having a little bit of a harder time getting going. And when you see that Nuke game, you see that when he's able to find his rhythm and take that space, it opens up the entire map for the rest of the team and allows them to work. He'll definitely be a player to watch going into this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll have to definitely see how that rolls out.
Just waiting for Knife Round to start here. There's a couple players for Regain to keep an eye on as well. I mean, Dark, during their last meeting on Mirage, was opping, and he was getting a lot of the opening picks. He did a good job staying alive. Not hitting flashy shots, but the shots he needed to hit, he is always hitting them. They do a great job doing, on their CT side, they did a great job coordinating aggressive openings, taking mid-control as the CTs, not allowing TSG to get any space for free. And also, it's worth talking about the play style of Regain a little bit. They do play a pretty aggressive, in-your-face style of Counter-Strike. They do it. It's not like a super puggy. NA does have a reputation, but it's not like a super puggy style. It is very coordinated, and it is very aggressive, but it's very well coordinated. The trades are there, the util's there. They run it down your throat, and they don't let you breathe.
Yeah, that seems about right. I mean, How many seasons has it been? How many seasons have they both been? I think they've both been playing in advance for the past, what is it, 6 seasons, I think, straight?
It's been at least since ESEA's been on Faceit, so
Yeah.
I think that's since the last season of CSGO they've been in advance. But the rosters have changed a decent amount,
Right.
but the cores have stayed the same.
Wow. Yeah, that is crazy. I don't know. I mean, for Anubis too. I mean, I don't know, man.
I am glad to see Anubis. I must say, I am glad to see Anubis. It is. I didn't expect it to happen. We were talking about it right before going live here. Didn't expect it, but it feels only right with Overpass coming back into the pool to get one last hurrah on Anubis. Maybe this could be the mat where TSG can find this win.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, we were just looking at. I mean, the videos came down to it was Mirage and Anubis last. I mean, in the last two. I mean, dude. You know, honestly, I would rather watch not only because Anubis is getting out of the pool here, but I mean, to me, I'd much rather prefer watching an Anubis match rather than a Mirage match. Just because, I mean, I love Mirage, but it's a little overplayed.
It can be a little overplayed. Anubis is a map that does create some very entertaining opportunities with how T-side it is, of course. You know, it forces the CTs to make some big plays. And what I'm actually super interested to see here is actually going to be the CT side of Regain. On their CT side of Mirage, I did see just how aggressive they were willing to be in like a coordinated fashion with doing plays like on a gun versus gun round, just having one guy sit and take it while 4 guys are fighting for mid, completely giving up B. Seeing setups like that on Anubis could be super interesting to see how it plays out here.
Oh, for sure. Only a little bit left, and I think we'll be getting into this knife round here.
Absolutely, and I think this is going to be the new patch. So we are going to have the new CT economy coming into play, as well as the MP9 nerf. So
is this going to be the new patch?
That is, I mean, it is in effect. So
okay, yeah, wow.
The CT economy can definitely play a role here. When you see the numbers, it looks like it might not be that significant, but at the same time, an extra 250 when killing all 5, losing the round, it can actually be the difference between a buy and a save in some situations.
No, 100%, yeah. I mean, I didn't know, just reading the patch notes and everything, I didn't know how big of a difference it was going to make, because, I mean, 50 seems too low, but then 100, even if you bump it up to 100, seems too high. So it's like they made a safe play.
I think it is a sweet spot, especially in rounds. I mean, I think a big round where it can definitely have some big implications is that's if you lose pistol round at CT. That second round, if you do a full save, that third round buy can be so weak. Where now, you know, you get 3-4 kills. It does open up a little more options, even though it's not a massive sum of money. It can be the difference between buying an M4 and not.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I jumped into a match, what was it, last night, right after the patch. And it was, I mean, it already made a difference on that second round. I mean, you know, we may have lost the first round of CT, but, you know, when we came back, we had already killed everybody. I mean, we were able to still force up way better than you could pre-patch. So
that is also true, yeah.
It's kind of exciting to see how that's going to work here.
Maybe we'll see a little more UMP action, a little more MP7 action on the half buys. We'll see if that see how that comes into play. Shit, we might see a P90.
Maybe. Maybe. You know, honestly, it would be kind of crazy to see. That would be crazy to see the UMP make its break again.
Yeah. I mean, you already saw some. You definitely see some tier 1 use of it by the UMP. It had its uses. The MP9 just being absurdly good in a lot of ways kind of outshines it though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, UMP, I didn't even notice until I just used it just randomly the other day that it's a lot more accurate than what I thought it was, but you know, this MP9 now is just really, I mean, it's not a lot different, but it's, you know, you used to be able to just jump, you could jump spot and get a dink or two. But now I don't think it's accurate enough for that now.
No, and the spray is a little more unruly. I mean, it's interesting to see. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be an automatic. You're going to see it automatically less, just because at the end of the day, the burst fire of the MP9, the accuracy you can get at range with it can be pretty absurd.
Oh yeah.
It does look like TSG is taking a knife round, I think, which is, considering how they're it does see, I mean, that would be a nice for TSG to be able to start T side here. They definitely want to have a strong start to the game for going up against Regain after their last two meetings. So we'll see how they can get going.
Yeah, they need every advantage they can here for this. This is the marbles, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. The start of the season, you want to start strong. I mean, TSG has a little bit of momentum coming into this game. Regain, winning the last two, sometimes that can give you maybe a little overconfidence going up against the team again. But the rosters have changed slightly, and it might not be too much of a factor.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, clean slate here, So we will see. We will see.
Another player to keep an eye out on is Fuzenko. He has serious multi-frag potential. His stats, in a lot of their games, his stats are pretty wild. He has serious impact, especially on the CT sides for Regain.
Oh, here we go. We're in.
It looks like we're getting going with pistol around here. TSG on the CT side, on the T side, my bad. But they're setting up for a B execute here.
Pushing into B. I mean, he takes out Zukar. They're opening sight pretty well here. Fuzenko in the back on Dark, holding it down with the dualies. Taken out by Shantae.
Able to get 3 kills. Not able to get much more. That is a strong start. That's how you want to start T-side Anubis. You do want to get the momentum going as early as possible. Get as many rounds as you can before you end up on that CT side.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a huge round to start it off too.
Looks like we're splitting up a little bit and a little bit more of a default setup here for TSG. TSG in their past matches, I have noticed, are a little more willing to slow it down in default than Regain seem to. Regain going for a 5-man stack on the B site.
Taking some shots at water. Looks like Denied and Brushy take out all three people peeking dark right now. E-Box. Sasha gets that kill with the USP from Long. Gets taken out by Denied. 4v1. Fuzenko left on B site. Looking for something E-Box.
Down in water.
Could save a gun here. Horizon sneaking up on him. I think Fuzenko knows, though. Or does he? Doesn't get the timing, and he gets taken out by Horizon. Still got a kill, though. I mean, hey, it is what it is. It's what you get what you get.
One is better than none. That is
very true. It's true. They got $50 for that. Okay.
Going into this round, TSG having a little money in the bank. They, not a full bonus to say, but they do have a little money in case things go awry here. Regain a solid buy. Maybe that pistol, those kills on pistol round, maybe coming into effect here with the amount of M4s we're seeing from them and a decent amount of util.
Horizon pushing through the smoke at mid-door. Doesn't see anything door yet.
TSG looking like they might be setting up for an A split here.
Horizon flashing through the door, not seeing anything, just holding the space.
TSG taking their time, not having any presence towards that B side of the map, with Regain still staying in that 3-man stack there. 2 coming in now.
Taking out Sasha, Brashi comes out on site, and Vulcan takes out Fuzinko on pillar. Looks like they've completely cleared site. The rest of the 3 players from Regain are on B here, and the right decision would definitely be just to save these guns, surely.
A save is likely here. With no money left in the bank, saving 3 does allow them to have a buy next round. Shantae looking to hunt a little bit. It's the right call with the money that they have in the bank.
Might catch Zukar off on a timing here. So close.
There's a standoff going on.
A little bit here. He doesn't get the kill on Zukar. Looks like Horizon knows that at least 1 or 2 of them are over here. Probably all of them. He's pushing this Molly to try to get a kill with that Mag 10, but Dark takes him down. Brashi maybe trying to get a quick one at the end of the round.
Not quite.
Zukar takes another
6
one.
HP.
It's crazy. Crazy how he got out of that.
Almost. There we go. So it's a strong start from TSG here. Definitely what you want to see from them going into this.
Oh, yeah. No, that
Absolutely.
was great.
TSG looking like they're going back into a relatively standard default. They know that Regain's going to have a buy here. Horizon getting an opening pick in mid. That is a huge start to this round. A site completely open right now for Regain.
Doesn't seem like they know, though. Playing it really safe.
Looks like they're going to be setting up for a B split here.
Which could also be the right call.
For Regain. Yeah, Regain is rotating towards A now. They knew they left it open in the beginning. Car smokes gonna slow him down a little bit. Will they choose to go through
this
it?
E-box push. Car flirting with the E-box a little bit.
Rotates have come in. This is now becoming a bit of an awkward spot for TSG. They still have a lot of util at their disposal here.
Denied's getting these 2 picks out of E-box is crazy for an opening here. Vulcan gets that pick out of B main as well. Sasha, last one alive here on Regain. Looking to get maybe a pick or something from CT. Gets flashed out. He definitely has to save this. There's just no way. Even despite how low they are, I mean, there's just no way. He's got to save it for the next round here.
Yeah. Not much of an option. Their buy is still not going to be terrific going into this next round. TSG having the start they want, already seeing the impact that Denied could have being 6-1 going into this 4th round.
Yeah, he's just popping off. I mean, that E-box push is just, I mean, it's already hard enough sometimes to get one when, you know, they're going to be focusing you while that smoke's up on B main, and somehow he makes it happen, and they take the site with ease.
Yeah, it looked like Regain was trying to do a re-aggression on the E-box there, which can be an absolute nightmare if you don't have the proper util.
For sure.
Regain having to make a decision here on what they want to do for this buy. Looks like they might be saving a little bit of money here. No, they're dropping. Okay. An op on the hands of Dark. Be interesting to see how he can activate this. They want to get on the board as early as possible in this half to cut down this momentum.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with such a powerful start right now on T-side, I mean, even if the map is T-sided or not, I mean, still just getting four wins in a row here. It's massive for TSG. Regain just has to stop it if they want a chance here.
The bank is building for TSG here as well. That is kind of the story of Anubis at the end of the day. Can be quite difficult to get going once you lose that pistol round.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Especially with it now being this new patch, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that plays into it.
TSG doing the same setup once again. They're relying heavily on this very standard default. Playing one towards, it's holding the B push, retaking water control and outside A main.
Dark not finding that pick.
Shots.
Crazy. He's not making that pick. Gets taken down a half HP. Looks like they're sneaking up through water a little bit. Gets the pick, though, on Horizon.
Gets it back. Can't give him a second chance.
No, no.
Aiden catching the second one outside B main.
Shante holding that angle just in case somebody comes out.
Two players working towards mid here for TSG, trying to retake this space. They don't know how much of B main has been taken.
Oh, he has no idea how close Fuzinko is. He gets taken out by the MP9. Fuzinko pushing through water. They now know where the last two players have to be going, surely.
No, a little bit of util, one smoke here for TSG. But contacting might be the play.
And as of right now, it's completely open, and with that smoke, they can easily take this and get a plant. Gets taken out by Sasha from Dark, and Zukar finishes Barashi here to get that first round on the board. It's a pretty good round, though. They needed to do something to stop that momentum.
Absolutely. That is what we want to see. They had a clean round. They got a little bit of money in the bank now. This is the opportunity for Regain to try to build some momentum and to cut down on this lead from TSG.
Yeah, TSG does not need to. If they lose another round here, they'll definitely be a little broke. So TSG just has to lock it in here. They want to continue what they had going.
TSG still just sitting in this default now with the op on Vulcan, holding E-Box here. Regain getting aggressive out B main, getting info.
Looks like he legged somebody in B main. Looks like he legged denied in B main. They're slowly backing off of B main now.
Looks like they're going to set up to take A main.
Little do they know, they've got two players here from Regain holding it. Sasha playing the off angle. Zinko cleans up, gets Brashi and Shante there. Flashes it to re-peek it for that push that could have happened. Dark gets that pick with the op on denied. Vulcan gets taken out as well. Fuzinko, 3K. And now, last player alive for TSG. Trying to make something happen in mid here. Pushing through Cam, both Dark holding this angle. Wasn't gonna happen there. Dark gets that pick with the op, cleans up the round. 2-4 now. Looks like they're finding their footing in this map.
Absolutely. TSG having to make a decision now on how they want to approach this. It's likely just going to be an eco.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best thing they can do.
Likely be the first round we see them move away from that default.
Surely. Yeah, oh yeah.
Interesting to see if they try to change the pace in this next buy round.
Smoked out a main, but they still look like they want to charge through. Fuzinko gets that pick on Shante. It looks like they're going to try to push through. He gets another one, a 3K. Crazy headshot there on Pillar. Horizon, last player alive again in mid. Looking to see if he can get something, get some sort of gun. Pick something to the next round.
With the bank building for Regain, any damage he can get done here is a win.
Oh, he spots his leg over in water. Not able to get the dink on Sasha. He takes him out, and that round is another round for Regain, 3-4. Not bad. They're really making it happen. I mean, take a look at their bank now, right? Compared to a few rounds ago.
Exactly. TSG need to get back on the board here. A couple more rounds for Regain here, and this could get kind of grim.
You don't realize how...
If they let's see if they try to change the pace here.
Oh, yeah. You don't realize how quickly you can really lose your grip on a map whenever you just kind of start to slide on these full buy rounds.
A little bit of a different setup coming from TSG here.
Yeah, Vulcan spots him going CT, but gets smoked off. Vulcan sprays Halen through the smoke. That's a pick on B, and now surely they want to try to get another one here to open it up. Horizon waiting on the edge of the smoke here. Waiting for it to
rotate
bloom.
the third player off. This could get interesting.
Sasha was able to get one. Horizon still gets another one. That's the third one for this round from Horizon. This is a 3K so far. Smokes off Temple. Both players are currently Temple. One's rotating off right now. Fazinko. Looks like they're going to have to save it. There's no other way. I mean, surely they don't want to... It's a death sentence right there, but... Looks like TSG was able to still make it happen and just try to get their foot back into the ground here.
Getting a bit of a different look. It's good to see the default starting to stall out for them there. Going into a bit more aggression early towards B main. Definitely an interesting play. Still, Regain leaving A site early, leaving it very weak early, and TSG not taking any kind of early control over A main might be kind of shooting themselves in the foot here a little bit.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you don't want to...
Op getting bought back for Dark. No op on the side of TSG, it looks like. And this one was dropped. One might have been dropped, actually. Oh, no.
Now it's a full 5 AK buy, it looks like. Yeah. It definitely looks like they've changed up their default here. Dark gets that leg onto Vulcan in mid. Does 70 damage onto Vulcan.
Looking for an early entry.
Taking any shots that he can here through the smoke on B. Not getting anything so far.
Looks like we're starting to group up towards this B site with shot.
What a shot by Denied. Aylin holding this angle close, gets taken out by Denied as well. Zakar and E-Box getting a crazy kill on Denied, and Brashi takes him down. Now they've got the B bomb site to themselves and smokes off Temple, right where Sasha was coming from, but Sasha wants to get a little... Sasha takes Brashi out with that molly on default. Now it's up to Horizon and Shantae to take this out here. It's a 2v2 with that bomb planted. Limited time here. Zinko and Sasha rotating from the same position here, rotating from CT. Will they expect this?
Smoke and a kit available.
Zinko taking out Horizon immediately to get this retake underway, and Zinko sticking the defuse while it's smoked off, and Shantae only has one option here. He takes out Sasha, and he was able to spray down Fazinko just in time before that defuse.
The knife out
what was the
for
time
Sasha there.
Did you see the time on that?
I didn't
see the time on the bomb.
Very close.
That was a really close one. It's a massive job there by Shantae.
That is a big round there for him.
As if they didn't need it already. I mean, this is 6 rounds on the T side. I mean, that's already a strong position to start.
Yes, they would like to get a couple more here.
For sure.
With how difficult the CT side can be, you do want every round you can get. Looking for this entry again.
Dark takes out Denied quickly. He was the only one towards B, but he got taken out by Dark. Early in the round, Shantae takes out Fazinko in A main. Looks like A is completely clear. They don't know that. Goes for a molly here just to get some info. Anybody holding that angle? It's flashed in just to see if he can get somebody that could be standing close. A is still mostly free. I mean, they've only got Dark here sitting on site, but now he's camera.
Horizon's spawning 2 in mid.
Yeah. Temple 1 camera here, and Horizon's going to be backing up. Do they try to rotate? Looks like it. Regain was
leaning towards B.
Yeah, that's what it looks like here.
Walking into a bit of a stack through Evox. This could get very difficult here.
Yeah, they're mollied off E-Box here, and looks like Regain was calling that bluff a little bit. Oh, Brashi's going to go in and see if he can take one out here. Takes out Halen. Zakar takes out Brashi. Sasha from Dark takes out Horizon. And now it's up to a 3v1 now. Vulcan on site, left to kill these two players on site. Takes out Zukar first. Now he's got Sasha to worry about. He's hidden away from Dark right now. Vulcan has to get that kill. He gets the kill on Sasha from Dark, and now Dark is pushing up close with the pistol with the 5-7. 1 versus 1 here. Massive kill from Vulcan. He cleans up the round. That was not expected. 7th round for TSG. I mean, what a beautiful clutch. There.
Maybe needed to slow it down a little bit in that 1v1 there.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Vulcan hitting the shots that need to be hit. That was an incredible clutch.
I mean, everything from jiggling the pillar and just, I mean, that was good. The timing was great by him. I really don't think Dark had to push the way he did, but on to the next. On to the next.
Looks like TSG's setting up for this little bit more aggression towards B main that we saw a couple rounds ago. No presence in mid from either team. A lot of info being given up here. Is towards this B side. It does look like they might be shifting.
Getting closer. Denied tries to take that shot on Dark. He doesn't get it. Nearly gets mollied out, but that doesn't reach him. Now they try to throw another deeper one, and that one might get him. It doesn't.
Not quite.
Not quite. Maybe next patch.
Maybe next patch. The Knight's still stuck in this corner. He can't exactly get out now.
He gets the flash here. He wants to, I guess, make him think, but looks like Dark is rotating
running out of time to work.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do a little rotate here. Surely, TSG. Oh yeah, setting up for A. Zinko holding this off angle for when they come through. Could be any moment. Shantae's going to lead the charge here. Swings through Zinko. What a shot. Takes him out. They're going to be pushing through here. And clears Sasha. Or no, he doesn't. Sasha clears him, but Barashi comes right behind him to take him out. Now, it's a 4v3. Dark gets a kill into Barashi. Denied. Getting these kills, getting these rotates. Zukar and Halen getting left behind there. And Dark tries to push through camera and can't make it happen. Horizon does not allow that to happen. And now it's an 8th round for TSG on T side. I mean, what do you think of this?
That was a incredible execute there. Dark gambling this time on the wrong side, heading towards B as they were pushing into A main. He almost was in position with the 3-man A, but not quite. The timing just didn't go his favor this time.
Yeah, it was a good try there. I mean, they had what it took to retake it, but they just didn't happen.
The lurk from Denied was massive there.
Oh, that was insane. If it wasn't for that, I mean, that would have been a crazy push from main, but Sasha, he's spotting elbow peeking this thing here in mid. I think comes from that.
Looks like we might be leaning towards A here. Halen catching Denied outside B main.
4v5 and leaning towards A. Vizinko close on this angle. Gets Shantae. Barashi takes out Vizinko though, just to get a little trade-off here. And Horizon pushing in from camera. Sasha had no idea. And now it's a 3v3. Dark coming in, trying to get something going here. And he lights him up enough. He lights Vulcan up enough, but he does escape with 8 HP out of that molly. Still 3 versus 3. We got 2 of them in A main right now. Vulcan gets 1 pick. Zukar takes him out, and also Barashi right behind it. 2v1. Can Horizon do what it takes to get it done here? Both CTs are pushing in, and he takes Dark off the defuse, and Zukar had what it took to make this an 8-4 half. Not in the way of her game, but definitely a round that mattered.
Big trade there coming in, getting stuck heaven. It is a hard position. Once you get spotted, there's nowhere to go. You can't get out. He did have some util, but not able to utilize it. An 8-4 half for TSG. This is the exact position you want to be in going into your CT side. This pistol round could be game dictating depending on which way it goes.
Oh, 100%. They have a little bit of breathing room, but shouldn't bank on it because you never really know. I mean, just from what we just saw, I mean, you can see how fast things can change just with a couple rounds.
Absolutely. 8-4 is what you want, but it's not a guarantee. Big A push coming in here.
Yeah, Dark pushing on to A, and he gets this pick on Shantae. Fizinko also takes out Brashi, and they've completely taken over the site. Horizon's just having to hold this angle from storage heaven. Vulcan looking for this A main push here, and he's able to get it on Sasha. He is not able to do it. Now it's up to Denied with the dualies. Denied with the dualies. Can he make it happen? It's a 1v4, and he doesn't have a kit. The bomb's already almost halfway ticked down. We've seen it before.
Oh, we have. Looks like he may just save the kit. Oh,
Sure.
back.
Oh, he does have a kit, yeah. Oh, he doesn't have the camera peek, though, and Fizinko takes him out there to capitalize on that 3K. That's a beautiful pistol round. I mean, that's what they really needed to get into this.
That is definitely what they needed, and it will be interesting to see how Regain could move forward through this half. Like I said, the last time they met in ESEA on Mirage, Regain played absurdly aggressive, doing 5-man pushes up Cat, 5-man pushes up Khan, with good util and great trades. Their trading is exactly what you want to see.
100%. And as you can see, for the money of TSG, I mean, they didn't get any picks that round. I think they got one, and so obviously the capability here of being able to buy out is not there, so they're just going to save it. Going to eco.
Stacking 5 on B, it looks like they may end up walking into this a little bit if they decide to commit. Bomb over in water.
Spots him. Spots his head through the smoke there. Takes out Horizon, Sasha box, and it looks like Aelin pushes through B main, gets a pick there, and Denied picks up the Mac 10. Not in time to take Dark out. Dark takes out Denied and Shantae here back to back. Cleans up the round and gets a 6th round for Regain. Strong T-side start here so far, but it looks like TSG does have some money together. We'll see a full buy run here.
TSG would love to get around in early here. Getting to that 10, getting to that double digits as fast as possible is really what you want to accomplish on the CT side. Already see Regain in quite a stack. A ball of death.
Oh yeah, pushing straight through rugs here. They commit fast
Shantae
enough,
all
they'll be able
alone.
to take it here. Yeah, Shantae's completely alone here. Just depends on how many he can hold off, how long he can wait for his team to get here. And they're on site. They're going to go for a fast plant, and Vulcan's pushing up here from camera.
5-5 retake on A. It's possible. Very difficult.
Very difficult. They're converging, though, and it looks like Rashi and Denied are going to get it. Denied gets 2 kills here, and now it's just a 1v3 so quickly. Denied, that's a crazy, that's a 4K for this round. That's crazy, 2 kills from storage.
Again, Denied once again showing the impact he can have here in this game.
Yeah, coming into this, I mean, you did say, I mean, he was... Which match? It was it their last matchup?
On Nuke,
Yeah.
yes. In their first game of the season, this season, Denied had a massive game, 2.8 KD.
I mean, that's insane. I mean, no matter who you're playing, that's insane. So far, he's really just showing it out, showing his colors here again in this match, right when they need it, too. They need this. They definitely need this. They want to take their win against Regain.
Regain looking to slow it down here a little bit more this round.
Gets a flash here. Flashes out A main and gets that pick on Shantae. And now A is completely open. But they're going to back off a little bit. Forces that rotate over. Backing off, trying to get some violence towards mid.
Regain looking to set up a B split here.
Smoke B
A lot of weight.
main. Sasha's
Denied
pushing
is
$3.
here.
Oh, yeah, they're here. They're ready for it. surely they have a feeling here, and looks like Horizon's trying to sneak up on this B main push, and Sasha opens up the bomb site with 2 kills here. Fuzinko also takes Vulcan out. A little too late for that here, but maybe he can get one that's rotating off or an exit here. That's what I mean. Yeah, he takes out Halen, and he gets swung by Zukar, and he gets taken out. I mean, that's 1 kill. You know, that's another little $50 for him. Oh, yeah, Zukar getting rid of that CT side molly. Nobody wants that.
This is the tough position you can find yourself on the CT side, where you win one, you get back on the board, but you lose the next, and your economy is back to being broken.
Really tough, but as long as they... Looks like they're light buying here. I mean, that's all they really can do. This is not ideal for their money.
A little bit of armor, got 2 MP9s. They could make something happen. At least want to get a solid amount of damage done. Force a rebind.
T-Steps gets the 1 dig on Dark. Gets taken out by Zukar, but he definitely lit up Sasha here on T-Steps. A lot of HP taken off of him.
Regain taking their time. Know that the economy of TSG is going to be weak. They don't want to force it into a stack.
Rashi spotting him, going towards water, towards A. Wasn't able to hit anybody, but it's definitely being called out. And we've got a rotate going over from B. A side's completely theirs for right now. If they get on it fast enough, Molly's coming out to try to prevent. Horizon close on this angle, and he gets Fuzinko. And Zukar trying to push out. He gets Horizon, gets Shantae as well, and now they're down to a 2v2. Health advantage in the way of TSG, but gun advantage in the way of Regain. Denies, pushes on site, and has no fear whatsoever. He takes him out with the MP9. Brashi comes in and cleans up, gets that defuse. Beautiful round.
A devastating round to lose here for Regain. That was a big play once again from Denied and Brashi.
I mean, this is the guy to look to. This is crazy. I mean, knowing that you called it, but I mean, this is the guy to look to. I mean, it's almost like every round we're having to say this guy's name.
16-11, having a strong performance here so far. Double digits now for TSG. This is where you want to be. Still a full buy coming out for Regain, but they are out of money if they do lose here.
Really tricky round here. If they lose here, there's no... It's all hands on deck after that. I mean, it is grind time after that. Sasha looking to get some damage in the E-Box. Nothing so far. Split off at the moment. Zukar, nobody in the middle, but maybe a little stray bullet.
Regain once again taking it slow.
Shantae nading outside of A main. Close gets mollied off. Does a little bit of damage on Fuzinko with that nade. Completely catches Denied with his pants down. 5v4 now in the way of Regain. Oh yeah, he's pushing through mid here. Three of them pushing the mid. Zukar gets that kill on camera. Horizon had no idea this was coming so fast. Now they smoke off Temple, and surely that means they're going to take A here with only Shantae holding it down. Can he get anything? He doesn't get anything here. Halen, that's a quick kill, a quick and easy kill on Shantae. They've completely taken it down into 5v4, 5v2. Just got to save this up. Got to save these guns. No matter how much money you got, ego's not the time. It's not time for the ego. So they're going to hold.
Yeah. Vulcan definitely wants to get out of here alive. If they both survive, they can get somewhat of a buy, but he might get caught here.
It's getting heard. Zukar hears him. Is he going to be ready in time? He's holding this angle, scoped in, and he gets Zukar off this angle, even though he was heard. He's just going to make his way into the next round with this op, hopefully. Main doesn't expect Sasha from Temple, but it looks like Brashi kills him, and now he gets that kill on CT. Does he expect me main in time? No, he doesn't. Dark cleans it up here, and they have no guns going into the next round from the previous.
That is a big cleanup by Regain there, forcing a hard decision from TSG. Likely just going to have to force here as they are on a double.
It's probably the best thing they can do. I mean, get the best that they can get with what they have, and I'm sure they can make it happen. I mean, they've done it before, but You never know. I mean, that momentum.
Much better buy than the last time that they had a bit of a weaker buy.
Right. Vulcan getting ready for a push here, and he heard the tick on the molly. Oh, but Zukar's fast with that Mac 10. He gets him completely cleared out mid. Now, looks like Horizon's gonna look for something. He does. He picks off Fuzinko off the T steps here, and he nades Dark. A lot of damage. I mean, now it's
kind of the B main push coming through.
3. Sasha spots 2 of the players. 2 of the 4. Rashi, though, is not letting it happen. Denied's also there alongside him, not letting that happen. But now, 3v1. It is doable for Zukar, believe it or not. Where is that bomb, though? Maybe it's not doable. B main, he gets lit up by Shantae from E-Box. Not much he could do there.
Great round from TSG, utilizing the weaker weapons, knowing that they had to make a play. They can't just play default in that position. They chose to get aggressive, and it did pay off.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, just like we said, I mean, it could happen. I mean, you really never know. I mean, they've kind of surprised us a lot this this map with just the eco rounds or like the half-bry rounds they've been winning.
Regain on them. Not an ideal buy. Expect to see something maybe a little bit faster.
Because if they lose this one, it'll be map point. And, I mean, what do you do with that? I mean, you won't have a lot of money at all after this if you lose this one.
No, this is a round you want to win. Still taking their time, leaning a little more towards B. Looks like this B split is going to come through. Dark setting up the util here. Only 2 on the B site. Double stack on A here. Might allow this to work.
Massive chunk on Fuzinko there. Volleying out the site, and Halen just goes ahead and pushes charge on Pillar. With that Mac 10, Denied takes him out. Rashi takes out Halen, and Sasha gets a kill, but Dark comes in with the P250 to clean that up, and now it's a 2v3. Unlikely health disadvantage here for Regain, but they get the plan on default. Shantae coming in from E-Box Horizon with a crazy nade kill on Dark, and now it's up to Sasha with that Mac 10. He doesn't make it happen. Shantae cleans it up, rather. And they get that defuse, and now it's a 12-8 scoreline.
Big play on the B hole from Denied and Brashy. Brashy getting that second one there and staying alive just a little bit longer. Really paid off there. Allowed that retake to be possible.
100%. Look at this money now for Regain.
4 map points here for TSG to work with. This is a decent buy in the grand scheme of things for the Regain. They definitely can make a big play here. Be interesting to see. It looks like once again they're going to be doing a little bit of a slower setup.
It's doable, especially if you get a pick early on. Doesn't get Vulcan with that deep swing, but nothing there, just smoked off, and looks like Zukar wants to get really close and personal here with Vulcan. Completely smoked off, and Sasha opens one up here on A main. Shantae takes him out, but Fuzinko also retaliates and takes out Shantae, and now a full rotate is coming in from TSG. Vulcan gets that pick on Zukar and red room. Zinko opens up with Rashi and Denied. Pumpkins. I mean, they're cleaning up here. Vulcan gets that kill as well. Halen with the Mac 10. He's facing Vulcan with 1 HP, though, and that's a crazy headshot. Beautiful headshot from Halen, and now they needed that round more than ever. I mean, now they'll have a still not the best buy, but better chance than they did last round.
Still a good position for TSG. They still have a couple more rounds to work with. Gonna have to buy down to basically 0 here, though. Aren't gonna, if they lose this round, likely to be a map point decider, a 12-11 situation.
Yeah, TSG is all in on this round. If they lose this, they definitely will be nearly forfeiting the next one here.
Regain taking early A main aggression. 2 players are on A for TSG.
Fuzinko's been really good at this. Fuzinko's been really good at this so far. Will he be able to get one? Especially getting smoked off though here. Just the waiting game.
Falling back on the A site. Still keeping 2. Giving up mid, but stacking 3 on B.
Sasha making this noise towards E-Box, but an immediate headshot from Denied. Now it's up to these players here to try to take A. Now they're swinging on the site, but Vulcan misses the shot. Vulcan misses that op shot, and some cars are going to try to rush him down here, but he finally hits the one shot on him. Halen, good shot, but Vulcan takes him off that no-scope close range. Fuzinko on Heaven, and that's going to be the game. What a crazy ending to the round and the match.
A tremendous performance by TSG. Denied once again, showing the power he can bring to the server. A real force of nature to deal with.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that was beautiful. They needed that round, like I said before, they needed that round more than ever. TSG really, I mean, they shined through. I meant they needed that game more than ever because of their last matchup. So, I mean, that's
a good performance by Fuzinko, but not quite enough to get him over the line. On that CT side, surprising to see there was lack of aggression coming from Regain. I would have expected to see a little more aggression towards B main. They did it a couple times, but there wasn't much. They left a lot of info on the table, and it did allow TSG to kind of control the map.
Oh yeah, that was, I mean, they had a lot more in them than I thought they were going to have just based off of the results from before, but I mean, they were able to make it happen, and that was really entertaining though. I never thought that, I mean, just like you called it though. I mean, you called with Denied being pretty much the star player of that game. You know, I mean, it was almost every round. I mean, it was nearly every round.
On both sides, T side, he was able to open up the sites on both sides when the executes and they were coming in. But his lurks, when he was in that position, when they were hitting A, were also critical. But his openings on the B site from B main were crucial in a lot of those rounds there. Along with his B holds and those retakes. I mean, he was a key piece on just about every retake on that A site there.
Yeah, no, that was insane. That was much, I wouldn't say deserved, but they definitely worked hard for that though. I mean, with the eco rounds or the half buy rounds that they won, I mean, that was good. That was a great way for them to start off their season.
Yeah, I was surprised to see how slow Regain were willing to play it on that T side, but TSG winning that eco round and then also that force buy round definitely allowed them to get over the line. Without those 2 rounds, this very likely would have went the other way. It could have got quite ugly.
Oh, it definitely could have. And how much really do you think that this patch did with that CT economy?
Well, we saw the MP9. The MP9 still having massive implications and role being played there on those force buy rounds. The MP9 is definitely still as strong as ever in what it's good at. So as far as that realm, maybe not a ton. The Molly, I mean, that when the Molly killed the bomb planter, the spread might have actually impacted that one round. I forget exactly who it was, but where on the B site the Molly landed, and that faster spread might have allowed that kill, which did open up that retake.
It did. It really did. No, it definitely did, because if he was alive, I'm sure that they would have been able to make it happen. But I mean, they had to use 2 mollies there for B main. I think it was Denied hiding in the corner.
That might not have been the fault of the molly. They were missing getting the corner. I mean, if it was the old incident grenade before they reduced the radius, that definitely would have hit. But it is you do have to kind of get it tucked in there a little bit more. You can't hit that back corner.
Yeah, no, that worked out though. That was masterclass, bro. That was really good to watch.
Definitely exciting to see what these 2 teams can do the rest of the season. Definitely an entertaining game.
Sure.
All right, I think that is all for today.
That will be all for today. That is correct. Great match.
Absolutely. Just want to give a shout out to King for the opportunity and Tsunami Productions, and it was a pleasure being the caster here today for this advanced match.
That was sick, dude. Got to give a shout to the guy, the GOAT King, made it all possible. Beautiful.
There it is. All right. Signing out.